Hello people of the interweb, how is it popping? Today we have a slightly different video to normal. We will be ranking, this is like going to be a new little series that I'm going to maybe do. We're going to basically be doing like tier lists and rankings of like different albums or films and stuff like that. Today we have probably one of the most well-known albums of all time, probably. We have Nirvana's Nevermind. So we're going to be ranking the songs on that. I already have my list, so I'm just going to put them where they are on the list and then explain why. We got all the songs here, and just for a bit of backup, this is my list. I'm doing it based off my preference, so obviously you're not going to agree with me 100%. I'm not going by how big the song is, or else you just have all the singles up the top, which, obviously the singles are probably, some of the better songs on the album. But like, I'm not doing it based on like views or anything. I'm doing this based on my personal preference. So just as a disclaimer, before I get pitchforked and tortured. So let's begin with our tier list. So at number 13, there are 13 songs on Nevermind. So yeah, I've done like the just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, not 14, that's 13. Right. Number 13, I've put Endless Nameless. And my reasoning is that, well, one, on this album, there isn't a bad song. So obviously it was hard to rank them. But I feel like Endless Nameless, it's kind of like a hidden track anyway, and it's mainly just like reverb from the guitars. It's chaotic. I wouldn't see myself actually listening to this like on Spotify or Amazon or whatever. So yeah, it's not an awful little hidden track. I guess it works as a hidden track, but if we're like ranking them as an album, this is definitely, I'd say, the weakest. So yeah, that's why Endless Nameless comes in at last at number 13. Okay, now I think that was probably like the only kind of acceptable answer on this. Now I'm about to get killed. So yeah, you're going to be surprised where I put some of like the one in particular of like the singles anyway. Okay, so coming at number 12, we have Stay Away. Now I do have a reason for this. Obviously, I have a reason for everything. Stay Away is catchy, but it suffers from a disease called poplolitis, which is essentially, it repeats itself over and over and over again. For example, I think you actually hear the chorus about 4 times, and the verses stay the same. Like, the lyrics don't change, which is fine, Like, it's still a decent song. I definitely listen to it. However, compared to the other ones, I don't think it's as good. So yeah, that's why it's at number 12. So technically speaking, that is my least favourite actual song on the album, other than like the hidden ones. So yeah. Moving on, number 11, we have On a Plane. Now, this song is very it has like kind of, the lyrics are fun to the song, and I'm trying to I'm basically trying to explain why I put it so low, but I don't know, like it's like a well-rounded song. Like it's like, there aren't like bad parts in it, but there isn't like amazing parts in it. It's just it's like average kind of. There's nothing like special about it, but it's it's catchy. It has like good like chord work, and it's got a bridge, I guess. Yeah, so so I don't mind it. Not my favourite, so that's why it's number 11. Coming in at number 10, we have Lounge Act. Now, this used to be probably one of my favourites at one point, because obviously because Nirvana aren't around anymore. When I found Lounge Act, it was like the first like new song that I'd heard from them that I hadn't heard before. So I was like, oh my god, it's a new like Nirvana song. And I liked it. I like the chords in it, and obviously the screams at the end are very. I mean, it's very Cobain, but very nice. Chords are good as well. It's quite a simple song, but that was Nirvana's style. It was to simplicity makes sometimes doing it simple is better than making it complicated, and that was their thing. So Lounge Act, again, I could easily listen to this. Not a bad song whatsoever. It's a good song. Not my favourite on the album though, so that's why it's in at number 10. Right, I have a list below me just so like I don't muck it up. Right, number 9, we have Territorial Pissings. Now, the name is quite, out there, like the song. It's very in your face, and it gets you like pumped up. It's just constant like adrenaline going through. So it's a very fun song, and it kind of like like the chorus and stuff. Gotta burn away, it's a hype song basically. It like the song is 3 chords, which makes it a simple song. And that's probably why I put it low on the list, because there's not that much to it. The guitar tone is absolutely insane on this. Like, it genuinely sounds like the speakers are breaking, which I like. So Territorial Pissings in at number 9. Number 8, we got Something in the Way, which is, I think, definitely a popular one. I mean, to be fair, most people probably know it from like Batman or something. But Something in the Way, very good song. Definitely the most depressing, maybe not depressing, but definitely the slowest song on the album. I'm trying to gather my thoughts. Hang on, sorry. The chorus and the verse stay the same lyrically. I hints that more at the verse, because you hear the verse twice in the song. The verse stays the same. I wouldn't say it's like, I mean, I guess it's catchy, but it's not like super catchy, like other Nirvana songs on this album. But very, very like melancholy kind of, song. Very slow. It has like the violins in the background. I think it's a violin. It could be a cello. I don't know string instruments really. But and the lyrics are, I guess depressing. Which, I mean, it's Nirvana, but it fit. The lyrics fit the song, so that they did that well. And I can't think of anything else to say about this one, so I think we're going to move on. So that was Something in the Way, number 8. Number 7, we have Polly, and this is definitely one of the, I'd say, based on like the actual story behind the song, it's definitely the most just horrific story on this album. If you don't know, and I don't even know if I can talk about this, but I don't care. I'm not getting paid for it anyway. So Polly is not about a parrot. It's about a. It's from the perspective of a basically like a torturer / rapist, and it's about him, torturing and raping a young female. I don't know the ins and outs of the story, but when he says about like blow torches and like cutting dirty wings, that's all like that. I think that's actually how he tortured her, with a blowtorch, and obviously he then raped her, which is horrific. And to write a song from the perspective of the man doing this is something I've never seen before. Like I don't think I've ever seen a song from the perspective of the guy doing it. Like you get like mainly female singers singing about like if they're ever like kind of groomed or God forbid raped, but I don't know any other song that's from the eyes of the person doing it, and that makes it probably the darkest song on the album. Probably one of their darkest songs in general off of all of their discography. But yeah, so Polly in at number 7. It's an acoustic song. Again, like pretty standard chords. I mean, this is for like beginner guitarists. You can absolutely play this within maybe 3 months if you know bar chords and stuff. But yeah, good song, catchy chorus, and depressing. So it fits the Nirvana narrative. Alright, we're getting into the top 6 now, and this is probably where, if there were actually people watching the video, they would probably have something to say about this. Number 6. Now this could be controversial. Maybe not as controversial as others, but at number 6 I've put Come As You Are. Now, Come As You Are is probably one of Nirvana's biggest songs. And I know I said I'm not going off of streams, but like, I'm just like saying to you like how big the song is. It's definitely one of their biggest, and so a lot of people like it. I've never been a huge fan of it. Like, I obviously understand it's a good song. Never been a huge fan because I think the chorus is lacking. Like, there's not a good enough chorus in it. Which is saying something, because obviously I couldn't write anything near as good as that. But yeah, so I think the chorus is lacking. Obviously, yeah, the guitar riff again, beginner guitar is literally, you could do this, like this could be your first song. Fun to play, and yeah, lyrically it's fun as well. It's got good lyrics. I'm trying to think of how to, because I want to describe this, why I've chosen more at the higher we get up the lists. The bridge is very good. I'd say like the man I swear, like that bit. That's like different, so it makes it kind of more interesting than it would have been without it. So yeah. Number 6, Come As You Are. Maybe a hot take. Probably is. Right. Top 5 now. Number 5, I have put Drain You at number 5. Now, Drain You is, I think, the only song left that isn't a single. I don't know if Breed was a single, but I know that obviously Smells Like Teen Spirit, In Bloom and Lithium were. So yeah, it's the highest non-single song on the album. I could be wrong about that. I could very well be wrong, but you know what I mean. It's a very very good non-single song. Anyway, the lyrics are good. I mean, obviously they're good if Kurt's writing it, but yeah, it's good vocals as well. Live, the song is sick. With the scream that he does, I mean that's good. And yeah, good chord work as well, like kind of like weird chords put together that you wouldn't really expect to be put together. So yeah, that makes Drain You a what I think I consider Drain You a great song. I think number from 3 onwards, what I consider to be outstandingly amazing songs. But Drain You is definitely a great song. So yeah, Drain You at number 5. Coming in at number coming in at number 4, we have Lithium. Again, a single. Very, very good song. Very, very good. And I stress that very highly. The chorus, he does just say yeah and yay. I think it's just yeah. But it's impactful. It makes you want to start, head banging along to it, bouncing your knees up and down. Which is what a song should do. If you didn't know, the song is about I think it's about bipolar disorder. I think hence lithium. That's what bipolar people take. And obviously the lyrics are very contrasting each other. I'm so happy because today I found my friends are in my head, and it's kind of like that. So it's saying I'll feel one emotion and then I feel the exact opposite emotion instantly, which is bipolar disorder. So yeah, Lithium in at number 4. Chord work again, really great. The chords to it are very abstract, but they work over the vocal melodies that Kurt sings. So yeah, Lithium at number 4. Right, we're coming down to the top 3 now, and it is probably there's probably one song that you would have in the top 3 that's here, I'd hope. So coming in at number 3, we have Breed. Now, is Breed a single? It might be, but if it isn't, it is a really good song. Really good. The chorus is good, the verse is good, the little bit after the chorus, she said, is good, impactful. The guitar solo is messy, but it works because it's Nirvana, and that was the thing, just mess. It gets you pumped, kind of similar to Territorial Pissings actually. It kind of gets you pumped up, and it's a really, really good song. Can't really fault it in my opinion. So yeah, Breed is at number 3. Now we're at the top. Make it drop now. Okay, so we have left obviously Smells Like Teen Spirit and In Bloom. Now, there might be some of you who are thinking, oh, you have Smells Like Teen Spirit in the top 2, you're basic. Now, hear me out, right? Smells Like Teen Spirit, number 2. In Bloom, number 1. Let me explain why. Let's start with Smells Like Teen Spirit. If you don't know this song, I don't know where you've been, because you must have heard it at least once on a radio. Smells Like Teen Spirit is probably one of the most well-known songs of all time. It defined the 90s, as some would hate to admit, but it did. It kind of introduced grunge in. It did. And obviously that's why it gets kind of hate on, it's overplayed, it kind of overshadowed other things because it kind of catapulted Nirvana to a huge pedestal on everyone. Say what you want about it, say it was overplayed or not, it is a phenomenally written song. It just is. From guitars to bass, the bass line is sick. Dave Grohl on the drums is something different. Obviously the singing is undisputedly good. Everything about this song is brilliant, and you should at least hear it once in your lifetime, and you probably have, but you should listen to it again because it's that good. Definitely one of the best Nirvana songs across all the albums. But yeah, incredibly written song, and you know, it's a teenager song, isn't it? Pretty much. It's obviously, like, no one really knows what it means because, you know, the way that the lyrics are written, it's to I guess it is kind of to confuse people, and that was like, I guess he found enjoyment out of that. And yeah, so Smells Like Teen Spirit is at number 2, but it's a phenomenal song. Number 1, I've put In Bloom. Now, based on what I'm going to say about In Bloom, you might be thinking, well, why have you put it number 1? Because I think that Smells Like Teen Spirit is better written than In Bloom. But In Bloom just makes me feel a different way. That sounds really wrong, actually. But, like, you know, like, I don't know. It's something about that chorus. I just love the... Obviously, I love the Smells Like Teen Spirit chorus. But the chorus for In Bloom is just... I don't know. There's something about it. And like, it's like they literally wrote a song taking the piss out of people who went to see them. Like, the chorus is literally him going... You've come to our concert, you know, like, one song, probably Smells Like Teen Spirit, and you don't know any of the words nor what it means, and that is the chorus. And that, I mean, you know, it's genius to write a song taking the piss out of your own fans who basically, you know, keep you not homeless, you know, and to get you food on the table every night. And yeah, I mean, I could go on, like, dissecting, like, definitely, like, the top 5, maybe even 6 songs, like just like the chords and why they're good, and like just stuff. But this is just a tier list sharing my opinion. So yeah, that is In Bloom at number 1, which means that my favourite song on Nevermind is In Bloom. That is the tier list. And in case you forgot it or just didn't listen, which is perfectly fine, I don't know why you would, I will repeat. At number 13, Endless Nameless. At number 12, Stay Away. Number 11, On a Plane. Number 10, Lounge Acts. Number 9, Territorial Pissings. Number 8, Something in the Way. Number 7, Polly. Number 6, Come As You Are. Number 5, Drain You. Number 4, Lithium. Number 3, Breed. Number 2, Smells Like Teen Spirit. And number 1, In Bloom. Guys, thank you if you actually listened to me waffle on about Nirvana for, like, I don't even know how long the video's gone on for. Thanks for watching. If you have your own opinions on this, comment it down below. I'll check it out, and I'll give you a little thumbs up or whatever. I don't know how technology works. But nonetheless, yeah, leave your thoughts. Show me your list if you want to. You know, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and turn on post notifications, because God forbid should you miss an upload like this, you will not be able to sleep at night with yourself. So, again, thank you for watching, and until then, I will see you in the next one. Peace out, my home. Diggity dogs.